and welcome back to my YouTube channel on the playlist of knives. Now this knife video is on the Worksharp Pivot Pro versus the Oster slicing knife, cutting knife, whatever brand you want to call it, whatever style you want to call it. And we're going to call this the battle of the Worksharp. No, we're going to call this battle of the Pivot Pro versus the Oster. So let's get started on this one. And so let's get. Hey, I'm Carl, and welcome back to my YouTube channel on the playlist of knives. Now this battle is going to be the Worksharp Pivot Pro versus the common Oster knife that you can purchase at many retail outlet stores. I don't know where I had purchased this one, but probably at a yard sale or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. And to make sure and to prove this is dull, we're going to take this rock right here and just, you hear how I'm slicing that rock? So there's not any tricks going on. Okay. So let's see how this Worksharp Pro does against this Oster knife. Now this is a pull-through model, the Pivot Pro, and it has a little button here that you can slide back and forth to change the angle of this just a couple of degrees. So we're just going to leave it where it sits right now, because for this demo or this battle, we're going to say it doesn't really matter. Now this Pivot Pro does have a sharpener on the bottom also, but we're not going to pay any attention to that. We don't need it for this. And there is also another sharpener right here on the side, or on the bottom, right there, for doing wider things such as hatchets and shovels and that kind of stuff, just whatever. But we're doing a kitchen knife with this one. Okay, I showed you that I doled it up pretty good. This is stainless, made in China. So here is the tungsten steel on this side and the ceramic rod on this side. We're going to just hold this with our left hand, use the pull-through method like this. Now you can hear that grinding. Can you hear that little stutter in there? That's probably where I hit it against the rock. So what I'm doing, I'm just, you see the tungsten steel part, I'm just pulling the knife towards me and angling it just slightly to come over this curve. Now the hardest part about sharpening most knives is the tip. You don't want to pull back and up like this because it'll round out the tip. So let's give this about 15 or 20 pulls. I am putting a little bit of pressure down. Not a great deal. For your personal situation, you need to decide how much pressure you're going to put on it. Now the grinding seems to be getting a little bit better with every pass. Let's go about 15 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there you go. I have a sheet of paper over here. to try to cut. See the progress on here. Well, yep, I feel that burr. Right where it stopped is where I'm sure it's where I hit the rock with it. Let's go through this a few more times. Get that out of the way. Okay, there's a few more. Well, let's check it out. Much better. Now, I don't mind saying, especially since Work Sharp did not donate these knives to me. I bought these out of my own pocket. I mean, these sharpeners. So I can honestly say that Work Sharp are not my favorite sharpener, but I do have a lot worse than this. Okay, let's go 5 more just because. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit with this towel I have right here. Now we're going to go to the ceramic rods. Listen to the sound of this. With every pull through, it's a little bit smoother and smoother. I am still trying to, when I come back, trying to tilt the knife so I can get to the tip. Sometimes I have better luck than other times. Let's check this out now. Oops. There we go. That didn't work. There we go. That did more ripping than cutting. So did that. I haven't too good luck with that so far. Let's just do this method for a little bit. I'm not going all the way to the end. I'm going from about here to around here. And then I'll come back and do the curved part. Go to the curved part again. Now all the way through. Let's check this out again. Much better, much better. There we go. Still not great. Let's do this some more. I am trying to hold this at a 90-degree angle. Much better. Try it one more set on this ceramic. See if I can find a clean shot on this paper. A lot better. Much, much better. So, we don't really have a winner on this, but we don't have a loser either. Now, one thing I don't like about this work sharp, is on the rod side. Once you use these rods for a while, it seems like they might get flat and you can't turn the rods any or rotate the rods. Maybe if you broke it apart, but I don't want to do that. So, sitting here looking at this back part, which that might be for scissors. I have to look at the owner's manual again on that, but I believe that's really meant for scissors. So it's not a horrible knife sharpener, not even close to being a great one, but it does a job. The average home chef or home cook, a trained chef would know the difference, but you know, the average home cook, they don't know the difference between a 400 grit and 1000 grit, 1200 grit sharpening on here. They're just happy to know that it cuts tomatoes without any issues. Let's do this. I have to put a little bit of pressure, not a whole lot, but I think I'm having to put a little bit more pressure than I should, and it's still giving me a little jagged edge, but it's a lot better than what it was after I ran it over that rock. Do you agree? Or do you disagree? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and we do appreciate you watching.